Hello and welcome back to another Tech Articles. In today's article, I'd like to cover BitSocial. BitSocial is a newly launched social scheduler for WordPress. It does automatic posting of new posts. You can schedule posts that have been previously posted to be reposted to your social channels. You can send one-off group messages. I kind of like Publer or BeSocial. You can schedule them. You can see them within a calendar. It does, except there has been. I've seen a few comments recently about it not working with custom sites, custom post types, and it actually does. There are, in my opinion, a few issues with the software, but actually, it's not bad for an initial launch of a software, and it does a lot. And actually, at the minute, it's on limited lifetime deal, unlimited sites for $99. To be honest, you've only got to use it a little bit, and if you can replace your standard post scheduler with it, you'll probably be onto an absolute winner. And in fairness to BitApps, the creator of BitSocial, I think their apps are pretty good. I don't really use Bitform. I have a Bitform license. I don't really use it. Bit integrations I quite like, although I am a massive fan of Flowmatic. There has been circumstances when I've needed something different, and I've used Bit integrations to do that. And I know they are working on a bigger Connect style app as well beyond integrations. But they seem solidly coded. Their support seems to be very good. They seemed relatively proactive to my feedback, which I gave yesterday following my initial testing. And I thought I'd do an introduction video, run you through some things, show you how it's done. And in my example, I'm not connecting it to my live social accounts. I'm going to use Discord for this purpose of this video. And I've already connected BitSocial to my Discord account for this to save any aggravation. And I've got a WordPress installation here. Funny enough, on their service. So this is actually on BitApps service, and they offer a service similar to InstaWP or ZipWP, where you can test an installation called 2WP.io. You can have it to come installed with all the Bits apps or without the Bit apps. In this case, I've actually installed Pro. I've uploaded an ACF Pro to it as well. And the reason for that is because I wanted to create this custom post type called Social. And this has allowed me to build some testing facilities, really. And you can see here that I've made plenty of tests yesterday to see how they come through and to work on that. And I've actually installed copy and delete posts to allow me to just duplicate a post for testing. And the only other thing that I have added to this site, because I was having an issue with OpenGraph, is I've installed an OpenGraph and Twitter card plugin just so that I had something to see and play with while I learned about how it worked. Today I'm not going to show you pretty much how it works. I'm going to go over some of the features, some of the things where I think it could be improved, and I'll show you it posting an auto post for a post, and I may even do a scheduled post as well. And in fact, I'm going to make a page now, and we will do a scheduled post. So let's make a new page. I'm going to call this page to Discord. I'm going to, say hello, it's me, and I'm just going to put a featured image. And actually, my featured image here is the apps that are coming soon to BitSocial from their website. So that's going to be my featured image, and I'm just going to copy that, and I'm going to publish this. Now, this shouldn't automatically post to Discord because I haven't got posts or pages to do that. So I'm just going to go back to WordPress. I'm going to go back to BitSocial Pro. Okay, and so we're back in BitSocial, and I'm going to go through posting what we've just done, which is our page. You can see I've got one active account attached. That is Discord. We're going to go to WP Post Schedules. We're going to create a schedule. And the first thing I'm going to do is go to Post Filter. And I'm going to change it to just today's posts. And I'm going to change it to Pages. And I'm going to select to Discord. That's the only post that we want to post. I'm going to say settings that I only want to post those. I want to start from today and post every 1 minute. That should only post it the one time. Today, this is correct. That is the right item. We want to send it to Discord and to my client site item. It will send a post title, post content with an 85-word short item and a featured image. Settings correct. Let's call this page send. I'm going to create that. And the only items that should send is this post, randomly without duplicates. Otherwise, it will continuously send the same post over and over and over again. And we should be good to go. And so I've now created that page send, and it says that it will be in the next one will be in 59 seconds. While we wait for that to count down, and this obviously requires cron, and I have spoken before about WordPress cron, and actually on this site in the settings I've actually allowed them to enable their external cron, which is where they basically poll this site and set the cron off. I prefer good old-fashioned crons myself. They're more reliable, particularly if you've got intermittent visitors, particularly if, for example, you're a 9 to 5 site and a lot of your stuff happens overnight. Nothing's going to happen if there's no one visiting the site. So we've still got our schedule going. It's going in about 14 seconds. So I'm going to head over to Discord. I'm in my client site item here. So in the next few seconds, I would hope that we will get a post. And if there isn't, we will come back here. So I'm going to go back and check the log, which I've got no doubt is probably going to say that it's sent. What time is it? It's now the 3rd and it's 5:53. So it's saying it's sent to Discord, and it is there. 6:53. As I said, I'm BST. It's 1 hour behind on the server time. But there you go. That's a post that we just sent from BitSocial. And you can see that it's got the BitSocial telling it that it's in, and it's the bot has posted to my Discord as intended. So I'm going to go back to BitSocial, and now I'm going to discuss auto post. And I actually have auto post already set up, and this is what I was testing quite relentlessly yesterday. And I've set it to post automatically as soon as a post is made, a new post is made, it will post it. It only shares this post type, which is social, and that is what I've added with ATF as a custom post type. It shares it immediately, and it sends it to the log, and it uses the standard Discord template. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to head over to social. I'm going to take a quick edit of this item, number 7. I'm going to draft it. I'm going to quick edit it again. And I'm going to make it public and published. And it has sent that. Now, if I do that again, the quick way, it sends it again. It isn't very intelligent. It's not keeping a log of what's gone on. So if you update a post, particularly if you've just set a post, it could send it many, many, many times. So what I would suggest is, rather than having them send immediately, you give yourself a buffer. And actually, they thought about this in their design. And you can select a buffer of several hours. I would imagine 30 minutes is enough for you to make any immediate changes, and then that will be done. And templates isn't currently set up very well. You only get one template per service as well. But this is all modifiable. So I've set this to 85. We can change this to 100, and it will save it. I said it's a featured image post is what we're doing. You could do link cards too. I haven't actually done link cards, so let's do link cards and see what that actually looks like. You can do a share now, and let's do a share now actually. Share post. Let's select Discord. We'll call this a test, and we'll say I'm not going to do anything. I'm just going to do a straight post to Discord, and I'm just going to. I can set up a schedule for this if I want to, and this is where I say it's a bit like Publer. You could add your media here, for example. In fact, let's do it. Let's send this again to. Actually, I'll tell you what. Let's send my default OG graph image, just a random image downloaded from the internet, and I'm going to send that as a media link and post to Discord. I'm going to set it on a schedule. No, I send it straight away this time, but the schedule works the same way. You select a date and a time. You can select it to repeat, how often, what it does, how it does it. And yeah, it works. So let's publish that now. You'll see in a second that it goes to Discord. We see that Discord is aligned, and that's it. Post to Discord, which was what we put in, and the image we sent, and that's it. It's been posted. So if that was on a schedule, you could schedule your social media posts in advance. They don't necessarily have to be WordPress related. I haven't tried one without text, so let's go back to Bit Social and do that again, and just send media. So share a post, select Discord, select media. Let's just send the train by itself. I see what it says. Publish, name empty, deploy, publish now. So it's done that. And you can just send your media. So you could design your social media post without a title and deliver that straight to your social media account on a schedule. So if you want to post about Halloween offers, you could set them now. You could have your images designed in the right format for the right provider and have it sent straight over using Bit Social. We've done auto posts. I've done scheduled posts, shared now. The calendar shows you what you have added into your schedule for the coming weeks, months, years. It shows what's coming up. We've covered logs, and currently you can connect these accounts. I'm particularly personally interested in Google Business Profile. It's one of the things I'm not very good at with my own Google Business Profile, is adding stuff in and actually being able to link it to my blog to automatically post that stuff. I can see the use of that. I write relatively often for my blog, but my Google profile not very often, and to be able to recycle some of that old stuff and try and keep it a bit of engagement there, I can see the interest in that. Now, I don't think this is perfect. I think it's got a fair bit of time to go. I would prefer if there was grouping of social accounts. So you see here, I can select Discord and where it is. I would like to be able to select them, and I can see where agencies might want to select them as customers or website groups or that sort of thing. But for me, I would like to be able to give them friendly names and group them so that I could know that group one would always get all of these posts because I selected group one and I didn't have to individually select them, and then I missed one, and I just think that it's a little bit clunky in having how I have to select them and group them. And maybe there's a way to do that. It does sort of hint to that effect, but I just couldn't work it out. As I say, I have seen people say that you can't share custom post types. You can. I've done it. I've created one, and it's shareable here. And in fact, if I go to post types and we'll add a new one of video, and I'm not going to do anything but video here, and I'm just going to save that, and that's done. I know how I want a video. And if I go back to Bit Social and do an auto post, you will see that I can select video. So it definitely does custom post types, even though it keeps coming up that it can't. As I said, I would very much like to see those groupings appear on the calendar as well. So it could say website group 1, website group 2, website group 3 on that calendar. because currently there's no way to do that. You will just see the post title, and I would like to be able to customize what appears on the calendar so I can understand it and it becomes more useful to me. I think they've missed a trick here. The custom post is great, but I would have liked to see some additional smart tags and the ability to hook into smart tags as well. Currently, there is no filtering for adding your smart tags. If you want to add them, you're either going to have to add a filter. It's hard coded to the plugin code, or you're going to have to modify the plugin. And I would like it to see it automatically import ACF custom fields, because to me they're vital. They're in the way I work, and they're important. And I would like to have seen that actually form part of the initial release. But hopefully they will take the feedback on board and we can get custom fields, and that way we can put fields in our blog posts for stuff that we want to say. For example, you want to have a blog name and a social name for your titles, as an example. You can now do that. You currently can't, as it's written. You can't use custom post type. There's no way to filter them in. There's no way to add them. I would like some more visual items on templates. It does say coming soon. I have seen some mock-ups where it is included, but it's just a bit dry as it is now. It's a bit difficult to see how it's going to look. This is all you get, and it's a bit difficult to see that and what it's going to look like. I'd like to see hooks and filters throughout the plugin, and documentation to allow us to do that, so that we can hook it into our favorite plugins and have it triggered in other ways. And talking of triggering, when it posts, I would like to see the ability to post and trigger a webhook. Let's say I want to build with Bit Integration or Flowmatic or Pabbly or any of those solutions, Zapier. Maybe I want to sponsor that post, and I would like to be able to set that up in advance so that this will post it. I can sponsor that post. It will move on. Currently, you can't do that. There is no webhook triggering on post. There is no hook or trigger in that webhook either, as far as I could see in the documentation or even looking through the code. And I would have liked to have seen that. But I have posted these feedback. It was well received. They have said that they have taken it on board. But overall, I think it's a really, really good plugin. It shows real potential, and they have said that this price is the lowest it's ever going to be. It's going up by at least 50% at the end of this month. So if you think it will ever be of any use to you, they've got a relatively good background and a relatively good history. I think it's worth a go. For the share now options alone, it's probably valuable to people that are posting a lot to social media or have a lot of social media accounts to look after. And for me, as I said, the auto post, I can see real use to that. I publish a blog post on my business website. Within a few days or within a few hours, it appears on my business profile. I could even do post scheduling in addition to that, where it randomizes the posts and goes through my back catalogue, maybe even selecting no duplicates. But actually some duplication is okay, as long as it's not sending the same one every time. So I can actually see the benefits of this. It connected to Discord with no issue whatsoever. It was really, really simple. They offer multiple options of connections, up via direct connections or custom apps, so you can connect via their item, or if you're privacy conscious, etc., you can develop your own custom app to do that if they haven't got one to go through and connect for you. Relatively good docs, tutorials on each of those functions, and that's why I've not covered them, because you can just click on them, see them in YouTube, watch them, follow them, do them. But yeah, as a general overview, I think this is a fairly decent start to a pro plugin. I know the repository version's been around for a few more weeks, I believe. I'm sure I tested it when I saw it on the repo, knowing it was coming. And I just wanted to give a quick overview, tell you about the offer. There is no sponsorship here. There is no affiliation. There is no affiliate link. I just thought I'd share my initial thoughts, my features, what I would like to see in BitSocial, and yeah, spread the word, I suppose. I hope you've enjoyed this video. If you have, please like the video. Please subscribe to the channel for more WordPress based, tech based videos. And yeah, please set up notify. And if there is something you would like me to look at, if there's something you would like a video on, something you're not quite sure about, please leave it in the comments or one of the Facebook groups, and I will get to you to a video to it if I can put one together to answer it. Thank you very much.